29th of July 2025. So, the song is An Old Fashioned Girl, and I think it's Eartha Kitt. She was Catwoman, wasn't she, in the original Batman? So, cats and bats could be important. Let's have a look. 29th is the High Priestess. My card. There's born on the 2nd or the 29th. There's living at 2 or 29. Wherever you see that number. Hopefully it's in the upright, which means our energy is protected. But we'll see. It's tarot readers, it's psychics, it's mediums. Where I come from, it's connected to when the carnival comes to town, 11th of October, and the fair. It's Persephone, its daughters, its hostages. It's Persephone was taken to the gates of hell by the devil and kept there till her mother set her free. So, let's see what they have in store for us today. Having to keep them short as usual because New Fern seems to not like to go over 30 minutes. So we've got Virgo, we've got Moon, and we've got the 12th house of Pisces. Just an old-fashioned girl in an old-fashioned world with an old-fashioned millionaire. So that's what she wants, is somebody to look after her, basically. Let's see whether she gets her wish or not. There she is, not letting any negativity into her field, be it financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally or physically. An end of a cycle, end of a chapter. Travel to the object of your desire, be they persons, things or events. A passing, an ending. Enough is enough, stick a fork in me, I'm done. No more. So there she is. And there's the cat, the Leo. Here we go, let's have a look, see what this is all about. So we've got it again, but it is just the shell. The spirit has already left. This is an ending, a passing, a death, something or someone from the past, nostalgia, positive energy of the past, looking back at photographs, videos, etc. Another ending, another 10 of financial stability, having to stand on your own 2 feet, no longer being able to go to others for handouts. Somebody, this is the young couple that wants to start out, and you've got to decide whether you're going to help them out or not, because this is sometimes the type of people that post on Facebook when they're going on holiday and they've just asked you for money because they didn't have any. So you have to be careful with your judgment there. This chapter needs to be brought to a conclusion, a positive conclusion. The number 21, inheritances. Something has come full circle. The fixed signs of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio and Aquarius are mentioned also. The answer is no. No new, nothing new being created. Financial success and not letting anyone else give negative energy or take from you anymore. Secrets are out, freedom is gained, this chapter is over, cycle ended. So, number 21 is positive wherever you see it. And endings everywhere, an ending there, an ending there, an ending there. Somebody's finally saying no, putting the boundaries in place. The secret, especially about daughters, is out. So, pomegranates. Could be important, we'll have that one. Number 10. Change for the worse. Fate is taking a hand, but this too shall pass with unconditional love. Home and family life, Cancer. Somebody here loves you unconditionally. An older man or Cancer energy. Too many. Yeah, peace. Finally, we find peace. So the number 10 is negative. We've been blind to some things. Oh, there it is. We end one chapter to begin a new. Richard, London, the Lord Mayor of London, the Fool, the key to your future. The feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Taking a risk, jumping off that cliff and making your wings on the way down. Perseverance. A rejection. Somebody says no or slams a door in your face. That's it. Done. Enough is enough. So you have to narrow down your options, focus on one thing at a time, because you may be running out of options. Yeah. You cannot sit around on sofa, stuff in your face, watching Netflix and hoping it'll all blow over. This is a time to be open to new possibilities and growth. Mother energy. You are growing as a person, as a soul, and sometimes that comes through pain. November the 11th, the poppies, the mother, Demeter, and the daughter, Persephone. Happiness, abundance, growth, agriculture. November the 11th, like I said, the military, May the 31st. All the things that Venus brings us, the horn of plenty. But it comes after pain, and there's the pain. We have to do something to end something so that we can start this new, happy, successful beginning. Unconditional love for yourself and others. So, this is interesting, isn't it? Mothers and daughters. 22, Zoe. 21, Robert. 29, George. 10, Oscar. Mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children, and pregnancy for some. Somebody hasn't got the moral high ground. So this is going to be very hard for them. Yeah. You can't sit on the fence anymore. You can't keep juggling. You have to make a decision. It's like those people that used to juggle plates on sticks. Sooner or later, one of them is going to drop and smash, so you have to decide. No communication, someone is blocked, parcel doesn't arrive, emails come in, text messages don't arrive, people in uniform, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, children, or immature people, postman, anyone in uniform, anyone of a darker complexion, but the check's not in the mail, the money doesn't arrive, there's no growth financially for those who don't have the moral high ground, and no moving on. Delays in this travel, in this bringing it to a conclusion. So it's up to you to choose. Are you going to end this, or are you going to stay with it? A new home, a new life, a celebration. Someone has rejected someone else or something else to start a new beginning. A wedding, a new home, a celebration. Someone made the wrong choice, or is that there's a choice they don't want to make. But it is the choice, it always has been. Separations, permanent or temporary. 6 or 24, Adam, Eve, Lily. X's, triangles, Gemini, hands, arms, shoulders. Someone from the past, like I said. School days, siblings and children. So mothers, daughters especially, siblings and children. The number 10 again, a change that you're not going to like. Fate is turning. We have to come out of our comfort zone and transform our energy and be the butterfly we was always meant to be. Death and rebirth. This is an ending and a new beginning, and there's no way around it. Number 13, absolutely fantastic. Zoe, Hannah, Oscar, Robert, Kristen, Emily, Susan, and Catherine, and Aidan. So let's see. Got a lot of names there. 12th house is about prisoners, so prisoner of your own mind, physically, mentally, the feet and toes, institutions, the colour green, which is the heart chakra, a return, someone returning from the past possibly, karmic situations, family secrets, yes, secrets coming out, hidden enemies, reconnections, confinement, reparation if you're in the wrong, sacrifice, surrender, institutions, and the collective unconsciousness. So things that we were all unaware of. It's the house of secrets. Surrendering back to the whole. Realising that ego has no place. If you have too much ego, it will be a painful process. This is a time when past wrongs are righted. Much depends on your sign in your 12th house. Constructive or deconstructive surrender. So surrendering to what is. Sorry, Virgo moon. So emotionally fastidious, inhibited, self-critical, altruistic and lacking confidence. The moon in Virgo analyses feelings, has integrity and needs to be valued for services rendered. So somebody wants to be appreciated. Tiwas, biting the hand that feeds you. This is when we are unable to free ourselves. The letter T. It's the wolf, it's Capricorn. And it is 17. Breaking a binding agreement. Breaking a promise. Tiwas. 17. The North Star. Your North Node. It's the guiding star. Well, does it keep faith with princes? It is ever on course over the mists of night and never fails, so neither will you. It's the one-handed among the gods and leavings of wolf and king's temples. So kings may be at risk here if they're not in the right. This is the North Star. It never fails, with vows and unbreakable oaths. The custom of holding one's right hand while taking an oath is derived from the story of Tyr. The trees of Tiwaz are the mighty oak, so Taurus and hazel. The spear is also a symbol of Tiwaz, as might be expected since the rune represents the god of war. So there is a war coming. It is the compass needle. You will always find your true north. The tree of life there, Yggdrasil. The god of war and justice, so justice will be served, who was first mentioned by the Roman writer Tacitus, who claimed that Tiwaz was the king of the Germanic gods when this role was later assumed by Odin, so Wednesday, tomorrow. Tiwaz took a humbler form as the god of Tyr. To the Saxons he was known as Tyr, and it is from his name that we derive the word Tuesday, so Tuesday and Wednesday. His most famous story involves a monstrous wolf called Fenris, who had grown so large that he threatened to devour the whole universe to satisfy his ravenous hunger, so somebody thinks the world revolves around them. The god tries to bind the monster, put boundaries in place with ropes and chains, but this proves to be no restraint. Fenris, who broke them with a shrug, so didn't care, eventually one of the dwarf craftsmen made an enchanted ribbon that was as fine as a woman's hair, and swore that this alone would be strong enough to fetter the beast. However, scenting the magic, the wolf refused to allow the gods to bind him. Then brave Tyr stepped forward and offered to place his right hand in the mouth of the monster, so to make the ultimate sacrifice, as a guarantee that all would be well. To the release of the gods, the bindings held, and Fenris Wolf was imprisoned, so somebody finally gets the just desserts and is sent to prison, figuratively or physically. Now the monster took his revenge by biting off Tyr's extended hand, which was nobly sacrificed for the good of all. So it is the reverse meaning. Selfishness, dishonourable actions there, and turning one's back on responsibilities are suggested with Tiwaz in inverted. Women should not trust their men so readily because in this position the rune often denotes a shallow relationship. So somebody's probably realising that this relationship isn't all it's cracked up to be. 27, we have the vine, number 27. So 6 and 24, 21, 22, 27. The vine is very intrusive. Sun, the moon and Neptune. Neptune, Pisces, is the prisoner. So again, someone may go to prison for this. The grapevine is a deeply magical and mysterious plant. It symbolises life and death, resurrection. There we go. It embodies the mysteries of the cup and the spirit of the wine made from its fruits, and he's enjoying that. The ancient mystery cults included those of Dionysus, two of the most recent mysteries of Jesus Christ. So, Christianity. We can also associate wine with mythic centaurs and satyrs and their insatiable appetites and passion for life. The wine is said to provide insight into mysteries and grant creative inspiration. The Celtic Ogham letter system of magic divination associated with the vine is the letter Muin, though those Irish Celtic practitioners were more likely referring to the bramble vine than the grape that was originally found more thoroughly continental Europe. Both can be symbols of health and wealth and abundance, there we go, of fertility in all senses, used in magic for human fertility, garden fertility, but somebody's not pregnant here, and creative fertility in healing. The fruit, the juice, the leaf of the grape are all considered regenerative, as a seeming dead wood vines spring back to life each new year. The spirit of the vine helps us relax and let go and go with the flow, much like the spirit of the wine. As a flower essence, vine is prescribed for those who have a tendency to be domineering leaders, who want to take charge in every aspect of everything. While capable leaders, their nervousness leads them to overcompensate. Vine helps such people to relax, trust their team, and look at the bigger picture. In the mystery traditions, Vine teaches us about letting go of our attachments to the life so that we may be reborn into another. As seen in many of resurrection cults, both Dionysus and Jesus die and are reborn again. So something ends to be reborn at a later date. It is reversed, so the vine asks us to relax, loosen up from our sense of control and attachment. We are dominating and nervously tense. We need to relax and open up to receive the abundance of the blessings around us. So being open to the blessings around us. That's Four of Cups. We might also be entering a fallow time where there is hope for regeneration in the future, but we must be prepared for fate to take us on a downward spiral for a while. We might feel we are creatively stuck, but our inspiration will return. Be open to any blessings and inspiration of life. Do not reject the offer. And there's the butterfly. What do we say? So April, especially for you, because you are my butterfly, so and Kristen's in there, and me and Elena are in there, so hope, the butterfly and the snowdrop. And number 10 is my cottage, and I've renamed it Hope Cottage. So this is, what number is that? 46, is it? And that adds up to 10. So let's have a look. 30. Yep, 42. 43. 46. Yep. So there it is. The butterfly and the snowdrop, two symbols of spring. The name Martha could be important as well. Reminders that winter will soon end, and hope is on the horizon. And Demeter was the one who brought winter to us when her daughter was taken to the gates of hell. So it will end. Hope is on the horizon, so don't lose hope. That's 17. Butterflies develop through metamorphosis, transforming from an egg into a larva, and then becoming a pupa or a chrysalis, and finally hatching into the adult they were meant to be. The egg stage is so humble, and the full-grown butterfly is so astounding. The process can feel like magic. The snowdrop has a bit of magic about it as well. It's one of the first flowers to appear towards the end of winter, signifying that brighter, longer days are just around the corner. So don't lose hope. They want you to keep going. A period of hardship is coming to a close, and better days are ahead. So take heart, my friend, in signs of the coming thaw. What gives you hope in the times of scarcity? Well, that was such a simple, easy read. They talked about the Ogham and the bramble. So the vine. Let's see what we can find out from there before. 1 minute, pause, yeah. So the vine. Let's have a look. 107. So it is the number 10. Oh my God. The base on the joint of the thumb. So Venus, which is the Empress mother card. Where's she gone? There she is. The number 10, the mother. The stone is magbract, variegated, speckled. The bird, the stone is amethyst. The bird is magbract, or minotan, the titmouse. The goddess is Danu and the muses. The symbol is the spiral, so infinity, DNA. So some there may be questions over paternity. The message is inspiration. Venus, again, the mother goddess The flower essence is love, esteem, trickery, communication. Strongest of powers, path of the voice, back of the na, ox, affection of man. So those born in the year, the ox, the Taurus and the boar. Because of the fairies. So fairies are always good. They do cause some mischief. The tree of joy. So we've got the tree of life there. Exhilaration, but wrath. So war. It's the bramble in Britain. The vine of Dionysus. The bringer of visions. Sleep at the turn of the year. And there's the sleep. Nightmares even. It's about the intertwining of conscious and unconscious mind. Liberation from inhibitions. So freedom. Channeled creativity. The truth will shine from within and from beyond. You are challenged to follow your intuitive instincts. I am a hill of poetry. I have been a spotted snake on that hill. So the snake is this year, the year of conception, and I am a skilled artist. Compared ideas and techniques learned by doing as those who preceded them. So learning from the ancestors. Their teachings and ways are carried forward today in groups such as ours. The bards, the writers, the poets, the song, harvest, all living creatures preparing for what is about to come, the season of death, storing food, preparing, travelling to warmer regions. Who we are human often imitates them on a deeper level by sharing the results of our creativity, which serves as food for the soul.